Okay, we're here today with Kenny Bayless Jr., sharing about his book, Honor Thy Passport. So, welcome to the store today, Kenny.
Thank you. Excited to be here. Yep, I'll take that from you.
Thank you.
And I am just going to tell you a little bit about my book, Honor Thy Passport. And basically it is, in the easiest way to describe it, is that it's not a book just about traveling and seeing the sights. Like National Geographic, you'll typically have a show or a special on seeing the Eiffel Tower or the Pyramids of Giza, the Great Wall of China or something like that. It's not about that. And it's also not about duplicating anybody else's stories or experiences. It's about your life, your talents, your gifts, and your God taking you into the world and using only your willingness to impact the places that you go for the kingdom. And a lot of times we think that's the work of pastors or missionaries because we don't have the skill set, we don't have the travel experience, we don't have the degree, and God doesn't need any of that. All he needs is you being willing to go and do what he prompts you to do, and being willing to have a sense of humility and fun about it. So within the book, you go along experiences with me, like when I moved to South America for the first time. I was asked to do construction when I had never done construction before. When I lived in New Zealand, I was asked to lead worship, and I had never led worship before. All these things that put me in a position to maybe not look at my best, but God used them to glorify himself. And that's one of the benefits of when you go with a willing heart. And that's what you'll find in the book, is that if you show up willing to direct people to God, direct them to Jesus, direct them to the story of the gospel, the way that God can use you and do that is unimaginable. It's like we like to think that there's only one way someone can come to know Jesus, or there's only one way that God can use us. And he created us with a whole lot of different things that make us who we are, and he can use different elements of who we are to bless his children and to bring them into relationship with him. So that's kind of what the adventure is about. It's 31 short chapters, and each chapter takes you to a different country that I've been in, and it confronts everything from not having the language to not knowing what foods to eat or where to stay, or getting lost, or not having enough money. All these things that we can worry about, and God says, "Hey, you're one of my children. I got you. No matter how scary this is, or no matter how many things you could worry about in your head, I love you, and I got you, and I've got something in store for you." So that's a, I guess, long-winded explanation of what the book is about. Yeah.
Well, thanks.
Yeah.
We'll make this just very brief.
Yep.
But so I'd like to encourage everybody to come in, even if you can today, so you can chat with Kenny, or come in and purchase his book. We love to support our local Christian authors in
Yep.
Calgary.
Yep.